I'm here with Melvin Manhoef, one of the strongest fighters in the world. I fought him. I know how hard he hits. I know how hard he kicks. We've been friends, but we're gonna ask him a couple of questions. But because he's been training with Badr Hari, he's been training, sparring with him, working with him. So we're gonna ask him a couple of questions about Badr Hari. Melvin, how you been doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, man. Everything's going great. So training well.
You look good, man. You still look good.
Yes, I do my thing a little bit. So no, I have a fight coming up, and it's gonna be the last one, 23 of September.
You gonna retire?
Yeah. After this fight, I'm gonna retire. So it's a time of coming and a time of going, and I think I've been now for 28 years now in the game. So it's enough.
Wow. You'll be fighting against Romero. Well, some people call him the boogeyman, but are you going to knock out the boogeyman?
In this fight, I think it's the last one, so I'm going to go all, and I'm going to go for one round. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and bang, and we're going to see what's going to happen. The way I come, the way I go. So it doesn't matter, man. It's just going forward and try to do what I do best, and just knock people out. So I think that's the best strategy for me now to do that.
So you will not go a 3 or 5 rounds fight. It's for you 1 round, try to knock him out, and that's what you're good at.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. If you see my is that I only win in the first round and knocking people out. So I think I have to do that and focusing on that. And afterwards, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. If he survives the first round, then we're gonna try to do it in the second, and afterwards, if not, we're gonna try to do it in the third. But then I also can win a point, so it doesn't matter.
Looking forward to that. Let's go back to Badr. How does he feel right now? Badr, he looks, every time I see him on the press conference, he doesn't look nervous. There is nothing happening in his face. Is that really a mask, or is he really not nervous?
No, he's not nervous, but he is doing his homework now, and just what he said, everything is falling on the place, and I see him sparring. We trained together, before I could fight him, and now it's like a whole different level, different game with his strength and his length, It's hard, I can come to people, but to come to him, it's like very hard, man. It's a whole nother level. So, he's growing. He has a new coach, and I think that the approach of that is like everybody has to adapt a lot of things, And before we trained like such a long time with Mike, and you get like things that is gonna be like natural. So to turn that around, you have some time, and I think he find it now. So I think it's going to be a new era now for him. So he has like really get the motivation. He's like always calling and picking me. So listen, Mel, come train with me. We're gonna do weights. And listen, before we did weights, I was like fucking strong. I'm really strong.
Yeah.
And I was stronger than him. Now he's like pushing weights, and he's looking at me, and I said, "What the fuck is happening?" So the roles are turning now. So and now I said to him, "Listen, man, I'm gonna get that weight also, So this is like how it is. So he's really like focused, motivated for his fight. So and he's gonna bring it to him, man. He's really.
I was watching him. I was checking him out. I was like, how can he keep himself so motivated after losing so many fights back to back?
Yeah, but this is how life is, Not everything go well, and he's not losing the fights, because if you watch the fights, all fights he was dominating, he was winning. So this is like another kind of losing. I think you lost the fight, but you won the war. You understand? And I think if you're gonna check and analyze all the fights, you're gonna see that he was winning the fight. So of course it's not a win, but there is something that you can see that.
We have some company, people. There was some company. Can I get you in a minute? Or are you will be busy?
Okay. Yeah. So he was winning the fight. So that's why if you see that, then you see there is like a lot of potential still. So I think we have to do and grow and grow his potential. So.
Yeah, I agree. The last fight that he had in Glory 80, it was a lot of mess. There was the hooligans were, destroying the place. You were there. How did you experience that moment?
Yeah, it was like he was doing it very good, and at that moment when he get like the first knockdown, he was recovering well, and then the shit happened, because you know how it is in a couple of fights. El Zimmerman, Kariev, he get thrown down, but after he get thrown down or knocked down, he's like sharper than ever, you know. So we said, okay, we're gonna go, and then then it happened. Then so the fight was already out of everybody, and he was looking for his wife. So the focus is gone. Mm-hmm. I thought so. Mm-hmm. I think they did the right decision to call off the fight. So
I understand. Last question. What kind of Badr are we gonna see on the 8th of October? The 8th of October is what now? Maybe three months away from now. Are we gonna see an aggressive Badr like he said in the press conference, or are we gonna see a Badr who's gonna wait and see just to get a win? Because he doesn't need a knockout. For my opinion, he doesn't need a knockout. For my opinion, he just needs to win. Are we gonna see something like that, or he's gonna go, hey, do or die?
Yeah, from the audience is always like something, because he's like a fighter, he's a sportsman, but he's like a fighter. He likes to perform for the people who loves him, you understand? And this is also the thing that he always want to let the people see that he can do it, and you understand? So I think you're going to see another Badr, mainly because we're going to start training together, and I'm going to put also the heat on them. I'm going to talk with the sparring partners what we're going to do. So I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to help him, and he's going to help me for my last fight. So, I think our training camp would be great, because he fight 2 weeks after me. Mm-hmm. So we're going to make a hard training camp. And I think the training camp, there we're going to win the fight. Mm-hmm. This is how we're going to win.
I'm going to look forward to that. Good luck on your fight against Romero. Good luck on the fight when Badr is fighting. And people, check out the fight of Melvin Manhoef. He's one of the greats of all time.
Welcome to Warrior Code. Create an account now at warriorcode.com.